Hello my besties, how are you? Welcome to my DIY channel. If we are just meeting, my name is Kathy and this is my DIY where we create beautiful things on the budget. And in today's video, I'm bringing to you Christmas centerpiece ideas using real greenery. Smells beautiful. You know, sometimes you put up a fake Christmas tree and you still want some of that Christmas scent. So this is what it's gonna be. The base is free. Of course, you can do the same, use the same techniques with the fall Christmas picks. Follow me along, create beautiful centerpieces for yourself, for others, make perfect hostess gifts. And if you enjoyed this video, please make sure press thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more. All right, let's get started.
So hopefully you can get your hands on some greenery. I got different types here. And what we're gonna do first is separate it to smaller pieces and clean the ends. And you will need different sizes. So cut some large, small, and medium. And make sure that there's no needles at the ends, so it's easy to insert those branches in the floral foam. Should look like this. And it will take a little bit of your time in the beginning to do this, but once you sit down to make an arrangement, it will go very fast because you're going to have everything ready. And you might want to protect your hands with the rubber gloves too. I never do. So here you can see I have all different sizes. The tips are cleaned. And now let me just show you some long needle pine, again separated to smaller pieces. Oh, excuse me, my besties. I'm sure my voice is still a little bit annoying. I am trying to get over a flu. It's been 5 days now, and it's awful. I've never been so sick in my life. I'm so behind with my Christmas preparations. So the first inspiration will be in the white vase with a green candle, some white eucalyptus, snowflakes, pine cones, a little birdie. Try to coordinate the arrangement with the Christmas tree and other decor. Soak the floral foam in water and then press it against your container and cut it to size. And you want your foam to stick out of the container about an inch or so. That way you will be able to insert your picks all the way around, not just from the top. You'll see what I mean. Next, you want to add your candle on top of the floral foam, and my trick is to use a large yarn needle or a nail. You want to pierce it at the bottom of your candle, push it down so it stays in there, and that way when you place your candle on top of the floral foam, it will stay in place. Next, we will start adding the branches. And it's really easy now since the ends have been clean, right? You just insert them right in. You can see why I raised up the floral foam, so we have all this area to play with, right? And you know, with the real branches, you can't bend them or twist them like the fake ones, but you use the shapes that are already there for you. Some of them are cascading down, others are growing upwards. So you create something with the nature that's already there. I don't think you can go wrong with that. All right, so now let's add some long needle pine. I think it's important to add different types and textures. Makes it more interesting. Take a walk to the park and maybe you can snip a little bit of holly or any evergreen hedges. Really, sky is the limit. Okay, so that's 2 layers, and now I need to start filling in around the candle. You see how much foam I have showing there. So I'm gonna use smaller pieces and insert around the candle. All right, and now the tiny pieces of cypress, I'm going to fill in all the holes. You don't want any mechanics showing. Step back, take a look. What else? Oh, right there. One more piece there, and I think we are done. Look how beautiful and flowing, and all the texture. I love it. One thing that I'm thinking about is that my friend's tree is flagged. So what I'm gonna do is remove the candle and give a little bit of spray of the fake snow. Just a couple sprays through the center, and I think it does the trick. I love the snowy look, don't you? Put the candle right back in, insert some of the eucalyptus here and there. Now we just need a little cherry on top. This darling white bird. And some tiny pie cones. I'm just going to use hot glue to attach them here and there. I'm just gonna secure the bird with some glue too, just in case. And it looks like those needles are a little bit too much in his beak, so I'll trim around there. Excuse me. And the final touch, I'll just add a couple snowflakes. My second inspiration will be with the golden accents. Look around your house, see what you have. I'm sure you have a nice container. You don't have to spend money at a dollar store and get something cheap. Often we have something nicer at home that is just collecting dust, and you can give it a new life. Like this vase here. Isn't that pretty? And just like before, I'm using a needle to secure my pillar candle in the arrangement. I'm starting with the pine branches, and I'm going to add one in the back and two cascading towards the bottom in the front. Make like a triangle. And then I'm going to add some branches in between. Okay, so this is what we have. Now we are going to add a second layer. And you see the cedar, it has a little bit brown, like goldish tone. I think it's perfect. So I'm going to add one in the back and one in the front. I have one more piece, so let me just insert right here. And I think now we can fill in with some long needle pine here and there. And now we go back with tiny pieces to fill in all the holes and cover up the remaining foam. And now the fun part, we will just add all the gold accents. The birdie, I love adding the birdies. They're just perfect for the tree branches, right? Come naturally. And let's see what else goes here. Maybe some of those glittery pine cones. If you have your pine cones from the outside, you will have to wire the ends. These are just remaining pieces from pigs that I already used. So I just insert the wire in the foam. Stick it all the way in there so it stays in place. And now some of these glittery branches, so they will make the arrangement, I think. Oh yes, I love it. And insert a few throughout. And I apologize for getting in my camera. I don't know what's with me today. Sometimes when I'm just in the zone creating, I don't even think about the camera. But hopefully you still get the inspiration and some ideas for creating your own. I think we can add a couple flowers here and there. What do you think? You know, always play around. You're not going to know if it looks good until you try it. I like it. These are little clips from the Dollar Tree. Last finishing accents. I never throw out anything. I'm so glad I saved this gold spring. Every small detail makes a difference, I think. I'm just going to extend it a little bit, and that's it. I like how it looks. And if you do too, please give me a thumbs up. Maybe give me some birdie emojis. And hopefully I showed you something new and inspired you to make your own. We have one more idea coming up. I created this arrangement for a bestie, but I realized it would look perfectly in my living room actually. Don't you think? Coordinates perfectly with my tree and the fireplace. And my final inspiration comes with the little Nutcracker. Yes, it's for my sister. If you haven't seen the video how I decorated her Nutcracker tree, you gotta see it. It's the most original idea ever. So for her centerpiece, we added some foam to the red container. We got the candle and a glittery spray, some ornaments, and a nutcracker. With the candlestick, you just insert it in the foam directly, stays in perfect. I'm just adding it a little bit to the side so I could add a nutcracker in the center right next to it. And to secure it in place, I use a little bit of floral wire. And now we can add our greenery. I make like a fan shape in the back. And then some downward branches in the front. Okay, I think we can add some long needle pine now. Okay, let's go back with the smaller pieces to fill in some holes. This is what we got, and I think we are ready to add some red glittery branches. I think they tie perfectly with the red container. For a final touch, we are going to add these ball picks. I have red and green, but I'm thinking to add a gold ornament to it. So I'm just going to wire it and attach with these like a little cluster. Okay, and let's insert it right in over there on the side. I found one more piece of cedar and I'm gonna insert it right there in the back. And that completes the arrangement. Take a look. I hope you like it. Oh, and also please comment and let me know which of these arrangements would go perfectly with your decorations. I'm looking forward to hear from you. Have a Merry Christmas, my besties. You know I love you very much. Take care. See you next time. Bye-bye.